Hello, my marvelous magical gangsters. Welcome to another edition of the show, where I'll be your host, the gangster magician himself. And I'm here to deliver you your message because that's what I love to do. Because I do what I love and I love what I do. I love being here with you. Yes, I do. I do. I'm not going to lie. I love it. I fucking love it. A little sacral chakra tea here. Do you understand? Because it's good. Good for your sacral chakra. These people have been, siphoning from your sacral chakra, using it for, selfish, disgusting needs. And we're going to put an end to it now. Okay? Because we're going to continue to align our chakras. We're going to keep balancing ourselves. Because these people, they can't get to your sacral chakra energy no more. They can't get to anything no more. They're not going to be able to get to anything no more. And that is why, when you get so used to, having whatever they had that was yours, okay, and now they don't have it anymore, now things become, now we know who the real one is here, don't we? Wasn't too difficult, was it, to say? The cat says, no, it isn't. He says, what do you say? What do you know? He says, what do you hear? What do you, whatever, I don't know. All right, so why don't we get going? Enough of this silliness, gangster magicianness. Can I be serious for a minute? Okay, so why don't we get going here and see what we're working with. I'll get a little whatever this is. I put some little of this sage incense on here. I think I got this Palo Santo on here earlier, but this one's sage. It's very cleansing over here with the gangsta magician. So why don't we see what this is gonna center around? My little. So what do we got? What do we got here? How about that? It's all about you, the magician, okay? The magical gangster magician himself. Yes, it is. All right, so why don't we just get going? Enough of this silliness, I said, and we're gonna, see what's in your energy, see what's in our energy, see what we need to do. Okay, that's really all this comes down to. This is we identify what's in our energy because it's our energy, so we deserve to know what's in our energy, okay? And then we don't focus on it, but we find ways to remove it, we find ways to block it, and this is how we're going to continue to, it's a process. And then at the same time, it's entertaining. So, we're not focusing on the negatives, we only focus on the positives here. And that's why we're going to, that's why we're such a magical group of people here. We're very magical. Yes, we are. So why don't we get going? So what's in the energy here, God, please? And thank you for my magical gangsters. The ones who've seen it all, they've done it all, they've been through it all. The spiritual shank, baby. The spiritual selenite shank. Made it in spiritual jail myself. What do you think? I had to hide it, too. So what do we got? What are we working with here, please? And thank you. What do we got? All right, so here you go. So we got this Four of Pentacles here. So somebody was trying to breadcrumb you, it seems like. Somebody was trying to hold on too tight. It's like they wanted to, determine what you had. You know what I mean? It was like they felt that you were, I don't know, they felt like you belonged to them or something. I don't know what this person was thinking. This person got way too stuck in this control mindset. And they tried to use these scarcity tactics thinking that it was going to keep you, basically don't let the people make too much, okay? Make just enough to where they'll always need us. That's what they want in here with you. But it's like we don't give a fuck because they thought you were gonna keep chasing this money. They thought that you really cared. You don't care. You're it's all gonna work out for you. This means nothing. This money, okay? Whatever you got now, just use it. Because if I'm not saying what's the word? Be ridiculous with your mind. Always be smart with it. But at the same time, don't act like this is not the end. It doesn't matter. It's not even going to be real soon. So what else do we got? All right, is that, look, you have this Eight of Pentacles. So that is exactly what I wanted from you, is that you're mastering your craft here. You're sharpening your skill. You're not focused on this money. See, Eight of Pentacles is not, you're not focused on the money. You're focused on being the best because you know that it's all going to come down eventually, okay? Eventually it's going to come, especially when you are at the top of your game and that nobody could even step to you. It's just, it's not difficult to see. Especially with how perseverant you are and diligent. The skill development, mastery. When you master your craft, doesn't usually, most people, you become an expert, and that's where you're at right now. You're becoming an expert. So what else? You got this Four of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles. So that's like two ends of the spectrum. Okay, and then the Six of Swords is here. So you're leaving behind whatever this Four of Pentacles nonsense is. You're like, I'm out of here. I'm just focusing on my craft, Eight of Pentacles. These people that you think you're going to hold whatever this money is over our heads. We don't give a fuck. Yes, does money make your life easier? Sure it does. But are you going to, compromise your self-respect for it? No. You're going to compromise your self-respect for anything? No. Okay, why? Because that's what you got. That is your biggest fucking, your biggest prize that you have right now still going for yourself. Your self-respect. These people don't have any respect for themselves. They're willing to do anything for money. Anything. You're not. We're not willing to do anything. We don't sell ourselves. We don't sell our souls for this nonsense. We don't want it. And that's why these people, they don't know what to do now, because you can't be controlled by whatever bullshit it was. You can't be controlled by this fame. You can't be controlled by this money. You can't be controlled by this sex. You can't be controlled by this drugs. You can't be controlled by nothing that is demonic, okay? And that's the end of them. What else is there for you? Your services are no longer needed, demons. Be on your way, okay? And that's where they are. They can't even come around here. They can't even come around. You can't say nothing to you. They can't do nothing. They don't have no authority. So what else do we have? All right, that's why Eight of Cups, they're getting left behind, okay? They're being abandoned. Six of Swords, Eight of Cups. Nobody wants to deal with this. This is a joke. Somebody's escaping this, walking away, freedom, leaving behind this. Four of Pentacles. I mean, I just said that. So you have this Eight of Pentacles, Six of Swords, Eight of Cups, Four of Pentacles. So somebody's leaving behind this fucking breadcrumbing nonsense. They're not dealing with this. They're telling them, we don't need you. I'm gonna go master my craft. I'm out of here. See you later. I'm abandoning ship. So this might not even be you. This could be your counterpart here. I think it's you though. But it could be. It could be both ways, though. So, it's the same energy, really, at the end of the day. Because, look, you're both Knight of Pentacles. You're hardworking. You're both efficient. You're both responsible. I mean, these people knew that you together were going to really, you would have done something very special here. It's very methodical, both of you. It's just birth charts or something just seem like they just connect somehow. Classic divine masculine, divine feminine situation. The divine masculine gets stuck in the allure of the pentacles, and how money is everything over love, and the divine feminine is the one who has to get hurt. Is the one who knows about the love, but have to go through this terrible, terrible disappointment until they finally just say, you know what? I don't care about this, and show their hard-working way with this Knight of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles energy, and by leaving this behind. When you're in a Knight of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles energy, who the fuck's going to stop you? Come on. Stop it. Please. All right? And that's why you're doing it in Hermit energy, because they can't stop you. They can't stop you in this Knight of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles energy. That's why, whatever this Four of Pentacles bullshit is, your Eight of Cups, abandoning it. You're not worried about this money. You're like, see you later. I'm focusing on mastering my craft here. I'm hard working. I know what I'm doing. Okay, I can do this in Hermit energy, and I'm leaving behind whoever doesn't serve my highest good. Because why? Because fuck them, that's why. Okay, because anybody who doesn't want the best for you, guess what? They're going to get left behind. If they don't know what's right for you, then they're going to get left behind, okay? That's for sure. So what else? Why don't we elaborate further? I don't really like those cards. That was a terrible card. But whatever. I mean, it's not always going to be, whatever the fuck is it. You gotta have these bullshit cards sometimes. I mean, at the end of the day, it shows what's happening though. You're mastering your craft. You're working hard at doing that. You're leaving behind what doesn't serve your highest good. You're seeing whatever this Four of Pentacles is as a disappointment. You're abandoning this concept, and you're going to do what you want. And that's exactly what you're doing right now. So, and they can't stop you. And look, here's the best part: is they tried to isolate you. They wanted to put you in that hermit energy. They want you to put you in a hermit reverse energy. They want you to be isolated. They want you to be alone. They want you to be withdrawn. They want you to be scared. That's what they are now. Okay? They thought that you were going to be like that. No. That's what they're going to get now. That's what they're getting. That's what they are right now. They just don't know what to do with themselves. It's inside of them too. They might be presenting a cool, calm exterior, but we know what's going on inside of them. They're really fucking losing it. They're not in control. Because whatever this was that worked in the past does not work anymore. It's Dolly Parton. So why don't we get going? You know what I mean? See what happens, and we'll go from there. Right, Dolly? So, you know, we don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I know what the fuck they did. You know, I don't pretend to fucking care. When I know you're evil and you did, it's like, I'm not gonna. Alright, so what else? Let's get going here. I mean, she did just put out, I think, 4 days ago. I mean, and I believe Taylor Swift's evil too, but I'm just saying, 4 days ago, she said, blah, 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 the $2 million, something got donated to her book thing or something. And then she said, she would like to have their firstborn child as like a joke, but like, that's not a joke because that's what they do. And she's dead 4 days ago. So, ain't that something? I mean, does that tell you something? It tells me something. So, why don't we get going? Move this along. All right, let's go. What do we got? Please and thank you. All right, so this is what we got. This Wheel of Fortune is what you got. It's what's happening here. Okay, you solved the puzzle. You didn't need any hint. Good luck, karma, destiny, and fate. There's a turning point. Turning point is here. Okay, life cycles change. I mean, these people, they can't keep up with you. You're too much. Okay, and too much in a good way. Because now, Ten of Wands, they're going to be carrying the burden here. They want you to carry the burden of not being able to get. They thought that they were going to like be able to control the wheel of karma. I don't know who these people. They want this. That's what they say about you. Who do you think you are? Is what they say. Who the fuck do you think? That's what exactly. Who do they think they are? Is what they keep saying. Okay, but who the fuck do they think they are? That they were going to think they were going to stop this wheel of karma and determine how that works. Who the fuck do you think you are? Okay, that's the question. These people, they don't have the answer, okay? Because we'll tell you who the fuck we are. Gangsta magician. Perhaps you heard of us, okay? So just know, you can't stop us either. So here's the thing. You got this Wheel of Fortune here. Good luck is here. Very lucky person you are. Yes, you are. You're the best. I love you. All right, so what else do we got? So we got this Wheel of Fortune. Destiny and fate is turning in your favor. Wheels turning. What else? Alright, so here's another thing. So we got the Five of Swords here in reverse, though. So we didn't get all cost. I mean, really cost whoever this was. But at the end of the day, now somebody has a desire to reconcile. Okay, they don't want to fight no more. They want to be fair. They have a desire to forgive and forget here. Peace after stress is what this says. So, you know, and this is going to come down to you. This is your test, too, because then you're going to have the ability to be in control. You could either, you know, handle this the right way, which you'll give everybody their opportunity to apologize. Everybody gets an opportunity to apologize. How they apologize, if they mean it, if we see they mean it, then sure, we'll let you off the hook. But we will know if you don't mean it. If you're trying to come in there, we'll get you right off the bat. We'll know, and then you're finished, you're gone. Okay, right after that. Not even a question. We don't even want to talk anymore. Okay, so just remember that. Keep that in mind. Karmic energy. Keep it in mind. Or you could keep trying to come up against, keep attacking us. We don't mind. Helps us. Makes us more powerful. Thank you. Come on. Thank you. Continue it. Whoever's even wishing bad on me right now, come on. Thank you. Appreciate it. 'Cause I'm sending it right back to you. Okay? Trust me, there's always haters out there, no matter who you are. Okay, because the Ace of Cups, because they don't want you to get this. They know you're a Nine of Cups. They know you're getting your wish come true. They know you're a wish come true. They see you solve the puzzle here. They see somebody has a desire to reconcile with you. They just want to block this Ace of Cups now. So they figure if they block this Ace of Cups, then you won't be able to enjoy this Wheel of Fortune. I mean, whatever they think. Do whatever the fuck you want. Do whatever you think. They can't block it anyway. But if that's what they think, go ahead. This makes them even look more ridiculous. Because people, why would you... What's going? This is what really blows the lid off it, because it's like, why are you? This person's not even around, but they're trying to say, yo, you're doing this, you're doing that, you're doing. But you're just like, brother, listen, why you keep projecting all this? Why you keep deflecting? You say one thing, and then these people try to turn around like you're attacking them, then they want to attack, but you're just like, no, we're not playing that game anymore. When I ask you one more time, I said, you see how these people respond? You see it, right? Yes, indeed. So what else do we got here? Please and thank you. Okay, so now we know who you're dealing with. All right, so this person is probably the one who wants to reconcile with you. King of Cups in reverse. So this could be your counterpart. This could be a karmic soulmate. This could be just somebody. But it's somebody who thought they were a big shot. Okay, somebody who was cold, okay, they're obsessive, they're manipulative, they're moody, and they're volatile. And that's their good qualities. I mean, this is who this King of Cups and I'm saying, like, whatever it is, but they have to, this person had to have their ego destroyed because they thought that they had control of you. They thought that you had to listen to what they, not even listen, they thought they owned you, like I said, they thought they owned you. You're showing this person, they don't even own themselves, let alone you. But I had the fan. I was like, oh, I forgot to put that on. Woo! Got a little hot in here because I don't like to play the what's it called? The air conditioner. I probably could have put it on in the room and then shut the door, but because then I hear it makes that noise, and I don't know. And that, what doesn't, I don't even hear it, because nothing, all I am is focused, like I am so tapped in right now, I don't even know what's going, but when I rewatched whatever the video, I hear it, I'm like, that doesn't sound good. And I can see it, if I was somebody watching it, how I wouldn't like that. And that's why things are moving very quickly here, okay, because you know what you're doing. You're very precise, you're very, on the move here, you're on the ball. You're not a person to be played with. You never were. I don't know why these people think you were, but somebody must have said something. Somebody gave somebody bad information. That's what we want to know. Who is the person? Where did this originate from? That's what we want to know. Where'd you get this information at? That's what we want to know. Somebody come give it to us, please. All right, so we got this King of Cups in reverse here. Perhaps they want to reconcile with you, but if they're still in this energy, they're not coming anywhere near you, so it doesn't matter. Okay? Because look, this Emperor in reverse is here. Okay? This is the fucking head of the snake, okay? So this is the part that is trying to get this King of Cups in reverse. This is something in the background that is trying to keep this King of Cups in reverse in this energy to eventually get them into this Emperor reverse energy. But the thing about this King of Cups in reverse is this person was originally a King of Cups. This was who they are. That's who they are. That's their default, okay? So whatever this Emperor in reverse, you didn't have this type of... I mean, so I want you to look at this from a couple of different perspectives here. All right, so like I said, the Divine Masculine and the Divine Feminine have two different tests, two different journeys, okay, to get to where they need to get to. So a lot of times this King of Cups in reverse is brought on as like they get indirectly attacked. And how do they get indirectly attacked is because they have an Emperor reverse energy. See, you didn't have this. This energy just makes their thoughts very clear on you. So there's no gray area. You know what this person thinks. Or you hate this. This energy is the worst. But just there's none of this. This Emperor reverse though acts like they are, like a mentor to this King of Cups in reverse. Like acts like they look out because this person probably they always have more money. These Divine Masculines, these Emperor reverses, they always will, that gives them some, they think, like I said, as we've seen earlier, the Four of Pentacles, it feels like it gives them the ability to breadcrumb and do what they gotta do. So long story short, this person was basically trying to convert this King of Cups from the Pentacles over love, situation, basically saying that, love only gets you hurt, that you're a scammer, that you were going to bring them down, that, the wish come true is this Queen of Wands in reverse energy, because they'll let this person do whatever they want. They could have whatever. This person maybe have a high sexual drive. I don't know. They're trying to make it like they could go do whatever they want. This is a dream come true. But now somebody has a desire to reconcile because they see you in this Wheel of Fortune energy, though. And this Emperor in reverse is still trying. But this is what's exposing it, like I said. They want to block this Ace of Cups. And now they see this King of Cups in reverse, this Five of Cups, all in regret now. They miss you. They want to come back. They don't. But this person now is like, they don't know how to even get away from this. Now they're trying to find a way to escape this Emperor in reverse energy. They don't want this. They want to go be a King of Cups again. They want to be an actual emperor. They don't want to be bad. That's what they said. I don't want to be bad anymore. I want to turn good. I see the errors in my ways. But, I'm sure they may have said that before. Maybe they didn't. Maybe they did. I don't know. But just remember, this Emperor in reverse, we have to find a way to get rid of this energy. Okay, this Emperor, this is very, very calculated. This is every bad energy. So it's not just the King of Cups in reverse energy. See, this person will hit this person with the King of Cups, like their own energy. Okay, because they have all these negative energies. See, the King of Cups in reverse, they're not malicious. They don't want to hurt you. They really didn't want to. They didn't really get any pleasure out of hurting you. That's what you need to understand. It was more like this Emperor in reverse made it like they had to. They made it so manipulative that they made it like you were the enemy. Somehow or another, they succeeded to doing this, though, because you never explained yourself. Because you know what? Because if we don't complain, then we don't explain. That's what we have to say. We don't complain, so we're not going to explain. So you didn't complain, so you never explained yourself in this situation. You let whatever this Emperor in reverse say, whatever they had to say about you. Let this King of Cups do whatever they had to do. And now they're both going to go, down all the way back. Okay, so this King of Cups in reverse, there's still hope for them, though. Okay, but they're in regret. They're going to have to show us something. They're going to have to show us something. They got to get away from this energy. This Emperor reverse energy could actually even be like a fake energy. Like this could be an energy now that's pretending to be a female energy, like a feminine energy. Like this could be, somebody around them that's like presenting themselves as like warm and like kind and everything, but they're really this Emperor reverse. Like it's like they'll do all that, lovey thing, and then as soon as this person like goes away or something, you could see like, the evil, like how they do it in the movies, like this is what that could be too. Or it could just be like a mentor, it could be a colleague, it could be a friend, it could be a brother, it could be anything. It's never going to be an actual biological father, though. It's always going to be like a stepfather or a colleague or something. The patriarchs are actually where we get our power from, because they are like us, mostly. And why? Because we have this Ace of Swords here, because we have mental clarity to see that is the matriarch that have created this. Okay? The matriarchs this is how they siphon energy. See, a lot of the patriarchs are in the King of Wands energy. I mean, they could be a bunch of different things. I mean, I'm not saying they're perfect, but they are not like this matriarch, that's for sure. This King of Cups always knew that. You always knew that too. You always knew it, come on. They tried to make you think another way. They tried to make it like they did everything for you. They tried to make it like the dad was the bad one. It's like this fucking cycle, these games are over now. We see through it. Alright, and they wanted to make this King of Cups in reverse into this. Guess what? It's not going to happen. They got mental clarity here. So what else do we need to know? Who's got this desire to reconcile here, though? Is it this King of Cups in reverse? Or is this, somebody else? Alright, well, there's a Seven of Pentacles in reverse here. So somebody that's not hardworking. Somebody didn't have a long-term view here. That didn't really answer my question, but very disorganized, working with no results. So perhaps this is what this energy, this King of Cups in reverse is. They're working without results now. Now they feel like they're stuck. They're binded to this Emperor in reverse energy, but they don't want to be. So this is what happens, okay? They can't make somebody into something they don't want to be. It's not going to happen, especially when you becoming how you are. Now, here's where it goes. All right, so this King of Cups in reverse is very delicate, because this person will eventually come back and apologize to you. And how you respond to it is going to determine what happens after that. Like, if you're all mean about it and you don't give this person an opportunity, and I'm saying this may not be like, if this person physically put their hands on you or did anything, then this is not that person, okay? But if this person didn't, or I don't know how to explain this. It's like this person brought you in almost to intentionally hurt. Like they got the love of their life, and this Emperor reverse said that basically like to sacrifice you will get them everything they ever wanted. It's like classic fucking devil telling like. Classic. So it's all right though, because you knew that this was always going to backfire. Two of Pentacles, you were able to be flexible, you adapted. So I need a little bit more information. I feel like I'm staying stuck here with this. What else do we got? Like I haven't said anything in 26 minutes. I just saw 26. All right, is this, okay. So, devil in reverse. There you go. That's all you needed to know, he said. God said, just know the devil's being released here, and that's the Emperor in reverse. Okay, remember I said the Emperor in reverse is the head of the snake. This is the devil. The devil in reverse means that this King of Cups in reverse is going to be released from this. Remember, they were binded to this, and it's all because this Emperor in reverse didn't have a long-term view here. This devil, they thought that this was going to work because it always has worked. They didn't expect that they will come up against somebody like you. Now you got this King of Cups in reverse. Now that's going to get them away now. All right, that's good. Why? How is this devil going to be released? How is this Emperor in reverse going to be? This King of Cups not going to be binded anymore? It's by this Tower of Terror coming in. That's what separates it. Breakdowns lead to breakthroughs. Like I said, this person was a King of Cups originally. Okay, that's who they were. Whatever happened to them after that, okay, made them a King of Cups in reverse. That's not impossible. But they didn't become the Emperor in reverse like these people thought they were. They did not become it. I believe this Emperor in reverse might be somebody that this King of Cups in reverse is. I think this is somebody who tricked. This is this King of Cups in reverse. They came in here and they cloaked in your energy. That wouldn't shock me if this Emperor in reverse cloaked in your energy, thought that they were just going to get away with this. This person is the devil, but I don't know. I got to think about that. That could be somebody else though. But let's not focus on that. Let's just focus on this Emperor in reverse being released. They didn't have a long-term view. They didn't want to work hard. Now they're being seen as a waste. They had this King of Cups in reverse working with no results here. They promised them everything, and what did they get? Nothing. And now the Tower of Terror is here. So is there anything else we need to know? I'll get to another deck. Okay, look, this Nine of Wands in reverse. There's no courage here. They're paranoid and overwhelmed, this Emperor in reverse and this Devil in reverse. Okay, they're frustrated. Now they're acting very defensive. Anything you say is very defensive. They can't even get this King of Cups to listen no more. This King of Cups in reverse is just like basically rolling their eyes at this person. Like they don't want to hear it. They're not impressed, okay? Because they see you in this full energy. They see you as pure and innocent. They know this is what makes them happy. They know you're what makes them happy. They know you are the pure and innocent one here. It's been clear. These people tried so hard to make you seem like you weren't. You didn't allow it. You didn't go with the narrative. So what's going to be the end with this? Okay, the end is that you, this magical gangstar, this gangstar magician, is manifesting that. Okay, so you're manifesting this King of Cups in reverse to transform into who they're supposed to be, okay? And that's who they're going to be. It's just, you're going to help this person. Okay, I'm just telling you, you're going to help them, or you'll pay for it if you don't. I'm not saying me, I'm not to do it. I'm just telling you, guys, this is what they're saying to me. You're meant to heal people. You're not meant to hurt them. Remember that. And this person I'm not saying they did everything right. They deserve a complete pass. I don't say that. They definitely have their ego need to be destroyed here. But these people gassed them up like they were something. But it's alright, though. It's just like this was all designed to see how you were going to respond to this. They needed you to fucking completely lose it. But this you manifested this Wheel of Fortune here, and now this King of Cups wants to reconcile with you. If you just went down and out and you just gave up, then yeah, this might have worked. But all this did was give you the opportunity to show how strong you are. You were never going to go down. So that's why you have this magician energy. You're action, creation, manifestation, powerful, self-confident. You have clarity, willpower. You're energetic. You have a lot of potential. Very skilled and very creative. That's why we saw at the beginning Eight of Pentacles. You're mastering your craft here. That's how you got to this Wheel of Fortune. Because it's Eight of Cups. Because they're being abandoned here. Okay, so whatever's happening here, this King of Cups is abandoning this ship. All right, we saw that at the beginning. Remember that. So we'll end it on that. And why don't we elaborate? Why don't we get a little clarification, confirmation here, and we'll get a little bit more detail. So this King of Cups in reverse here, this Emperor in reverse here, they're both being seen in the Nine of Wands in reverse energy. This is leading to this Devil in reverse to be released because nobody wants this type of energy around, especially with the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, not having a long-term view, especially on the other side with this Magician here, solving the puzzle. Now it's being seen as approachable. Like I said, you're not scared. Nobody's gonna bullshit you. So if they think they're gonna come in here and try to bullshit you, this King of Cups in reverse, like I said, they're gonna have a bad day. But if they come in there with a lot of clarity, a lot of regret, remorse, and they show, you knew this person loved you. You knew it. You wouldn't have felt this way. You wouldn't be watching this. I wouldn't be doing this. So remember that. All right. So let's get a little let's get a little confirmation, clarification, and we'll call you to go to the dentist. So what do we got here? Please and thank you. Okay. So here you go. So there's a Ten of Cups in reverse here. So like I said, this Emperor reverse promised this King of Cups the world. Okay, and everything in it. And did not deliver and had this person working with no rewards. Okay, so they gave them like the taste. Okay, they came in with it's like this person came in with like a bag of dope or something and, gave this person, act like they were helping them. And then when this person really needed, they said, oh, no, you got to pay now. So it's, they don't think like we understand the energy or something. But this King of Cups in reverse, they see exactly whoa, this magician would never have done this. Would never treat me like this. But this allows this person to see, without a shadow of a doubt, who is who here. That's why this devil here that was involved, this devil got involved directly. In your divine union, it doesn't get involved with just anybody's. Your divine union, and now is being released and seen in this situation because he came up against the wrong. He can't believe that you beat him. He should be able to believe it because Archangel Michael defeats him every year, every lifetime. Big shot. Wanted to be God. Came and stepped to us. What can you do? You want to be God though. Now, like I said, Five of Swords, winning at all cost. Really cost this devil. That's why they're on their head now. There's no love here with this Ten of Cups in reverse. This is not built on love. This is built, like I said, this is built on money. This is all about money. And now there's no money. So what? Now what? What are they going to do? Okay. This is what you're going to do, though. You're going to stay in this temperance energy. You have to remain calm. You have to remain, you're not going to roll around the mud with these people. That's why you're a magician. That's why you're magical gangsters don't have to do anything. Okay? Because once you attack a magical gangster that's a made guy, you're finished after that. That's a rule. That is a rule. And it's enforced. Still enforced. And it will be continually enforced, okay? Because there's Eight of Wands here. Because things are moving very quickly here. Alright, that's one thing that you can't do. These people, they thought that they could get away with this. They thought that they had more connections than you. Maybe 3D they did. Not in the spiritual realm they didn't. That's for sure. They really misplayed their hand here. This devil. But this is what happens. This is years of getting away with this, thinking that they were invincible, just for this exact moment, to save it for this exact moment. You played the long game here. They're not able to play the long game. They only can play the short game. That's why they need you to roll around them up with them, act crazy, threaten them, say stuff so they can say, oh, let's look at this. I'm a church leader. God, what's wrong with this? I'm a grandmother. I'm a grandfather. Like, these people, they're fucking jerk-offs. But, like, it's like, no, we know what you are. We knew what you did. They're going to try to present it like you're crazy, though. That's what they're going to try to do. You're just not going to hear it. You don't want to hear it. I'm not going to hear it. Okay, why? Because there's a charity in reverse here. Because these people have no direction. Okay, no direction. They don't know where they're going. Things are not moving here. They're cowards. Devil's a coward. They could tell you anything you want to hear. Always beware if somebody tells you everything you want to hear. Remember that, because that's not real love. Real love is not telling you what you want to hear, telling you what you need to hear. This fucking devil will always tell you what you want to hear until they know they got you. Then once they know they got you and they're whatever, then this is when they show who they really are. And this is what this King of Cups now had to escape this. This Ten of Cups in reverse energy. They will. We'll give them the power. Here you go. We'll give them passing our spiritual shank. Here you go. Stick it right in their neck, this Emperor in reverse. That's all we have to tell this King of Cups. Right in their neck. So, is there anything else? What else? Alright, there's this burden. Somebody's carrying the burden here. So it's neither this King of Cups, this Emperor in reverse, this devil, one of the three. Okay, but I would have to believe it's this Emperor in reverse now, because this King of Cups may have been carrying the burden. They want you to carry this burden now, of feeling like you lost your divine union here. That you found it, and you found the most valuable thing you ever came across, and then had it taken away from you, is what these people were. That was their goal. But you knew that was meant for you will always find you, because remember, you're an empress, for God's sakes. I mean, this is they forget. They don't understand that when you become what you are, you attract what you are. So you will be attracting an emperor when you get to this. You're getting there, though. You are already an empress, high priestess, gangsta, magician. You solved the puzzle here. Very balanced, too. King of Cups didn't see this value in reverse. They thought they were going to be able to manipulate you farther. Didn't work, though. Okay, why? Because you have this Two of Cups. That's why your wish come true is here. That's why somebody has a desire to reconcile. They don't want to be left behind here. Okay, they're not going to sit. They're not having a good time. They don't want to get married. They don't want to be with this person. They don't want to do any of this stuff. They want to be with you. Okay, they don't want to be this. They don't want to build a life with this person. They're just trying to get away now. Okay, because they see in this Two of Pentacles, they see you adapting, they see you flexible. And what else? Is there anything else we need to know here? Alright, is that luck? This is what you need to know. Is that your King of Cups in reverse is the King of Cups. So they are coming there emotionally stable. They had to get away from this. Because remember, they're in this energy around these people. Okay, but they're coming out of it like this. Ain't that something? Two of Cups, King of Cups right off the bat, the last two cards. When we clearly see that this King of Cups in reverse right now, that's how they are now, but the end is going to be that. This King of Cups with this Two of Cups, because these illusions here that were created about you, they're being shattered. Okay, nobody wants to hear what this Emperor in reverse, what this devil has to say. Nobody gives a fuck. Everybody sees it's built on a Ten of Cups in reverse. There's no love here. They want you to carry all the burden. No, they're going to carry the burden here. And that's why there's no movement here with this Chariot in reverse. They're cowards, Nine of Wands in reverse. They can't step to you. Come on. That's why this King of Cups is trying their best to get away from them. They do not want this. They never want this. They want you to look at them. I'm looking at this Two of Cups right now. They love it. They're like, look, I can't wait. I can't wait. Please talk to me, they're saying. So, what else? Anything else? Why don't we end it on this? Okay, is that here? This Eight of Cups in reverse now. Now you got this scumbag Emperor in reverse. They want to hang on now. They don't want to let this go. instead of just letting this person walk away, they're going to continue to attack. This King of Cups in reverse knows that. I mean, yeah, they know that. But this person is going to expose themselves that way. Why? Because Six of Swords, you're leaving this behind. They're going to have to start chasing you now. So this person that come chasing you is going to give themselves up away. That's going to mean this person's attacking you. They're stalking you, this person. You'll see. Okay, but they're not going to ever get to you. They're going to give themselves away. They're going to get caught watching you. All right, and what's going to be the end? Okay, is that there's Ace of Swords reverse. There's Cloud of Judgment here. Okay, so whatever these people thought was going to happen, it's not going to. It didn't end up working out that way. They made a big mistake coming against you. Okay, because you're Knight of Swords, you're too action-orientated, you're too ambitious, you're too driven to succeed. That's why you're this gangster magician. That's why you have this Wheel of Fortune. And I'm going to do one more no matter what. And this is the absolute end. What's going to happen with this King of Cups and this Two of Cups here with this magician? Okay, so there's a Page of Pentacles in reverse here. So somebody's not coming from a place of manifestation here. So something's being blocked here. We have to figure this out. But at the end of the day, Seven of Wands, you're in complete control of this situation. I don't feel like I got what I should have quit after that King of Cups one, but we did get we've got one out of this though. All right, so you got this Emperor in reverse, who was trying to corrupt this King of Cups in reverse. Okay, but now they're being seen as the devil and they're being released. They didn't have a long-term view during this. They're still trying to hold on. They're not coming from a place of manifestation. Nothing's happening here for this King of Cups in reverse. And now there's a lot of problems. They did this to themselves. You had nothing to do with this. These people, they did this to themselves. It's like, I don't know why they thought that they were going to get away with this. But that's what they thought. And guess what? They thought wrong. All right, so guys, I love you very much. I'm sorry. I thought I should have quit on that end of it and not kept going with it. But it is what it is. And I love you, and you're the best. I'll see you later. Bye.